Hey there, Colonials. Welcome back to Quickly Colonial. I have a special treat for you today. I have been wanting to do this for the last week, but I just couldn't make things come together. I wanted to do this exactly on December 29th because that is a very special date for where we are. We are on a very small island along the Allegheny River, and we're about a mile, maybe a mile and a half from the point where the confluence is, right near Fort Pitt. Now, this used to be called Hers Island. It was named after Benjamin Hers. And he, in the late 1700s, the 1790s, he had a lumber mill with a big lumber wheel, with a water wheel that would turn his saw. And he got to be pretty prevalent down here in Pittsburgh. And now, that was the 1790s, but before he had the island, it was uninhabited. You know, fishermen would come here from time to time, but that's about it. Now, last week, we did the video on the flats of the Connoquenessing. And if you remember, that's where George Washington and his friend and guide, Christopher Gist, were shot at by their Indian guide. As they ran through the woods that night and all the next day, they made it to this point, right at the edge, over on that side of the Allegheny River, and they built a makeshift raft to cross this river. But as you can see in the water today, just like that day, there were chunks of ice flowing through the river. And as they went to make the crossing, the ice chunks kept banging into their raft and knocked Washington into the river, and he almost drowned. And they made it to the shore of this little island. And they were able to spend the night here on the island and warm up, build a fire, everything else. Now, this was uninhabited for a while. After the lumber mill was built and on up through the Industrial Revolution, then things started to really accumulate on this little island. In the 1960s, half of the island was a meat packing plant, and the other half they left for burning garbage in the city of Pittsburgh. In the 1980s and the 1990s, they rehabilitated this island, changed the name to Washington's Landing. There's a wonderful little community. There's a harbor. You can dock your boat and come up onto the island for lunch at a few of the local restaurants. What a fun time and an awesome place to go. There are little trails and walkways you can come and hike and walk all around. My dear Colonials, special place to be. Come visit Washington's Landing in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We'll see you next time. Cheers.